Morning folks, and welcome to Air Zimbabwe Frontiers Rafting Race, heat number 1. Let's head down now into the gorge and meet the teams.
And in heat 1, we've got the following teams competing today. The first is Vida with their guide Muzzer. Second up is the Rooibos team with their guide today Zombie. The third team is Zambezi River, they're guided today by Nikki. Sandros Team Marco, guided by Anne, is the first of the ladies team. And Hunter's Gold, the second ladies team, guided today by Denise. And the second 5 in heat 1 start up with the Crafty Rafters. Their guide today is Colin. Mark guides the Avis team, number 7. Costain Africa are guided by Cephas. Blacks are guided by Obvious. And the last of the 10 teams, Kaluha, a ladies team, are guided today by Alan. That's all the teams for heat 1. And we're looking now Obvious with the Blacks team, warming up in the eddy. And Muzzer and the Vida team coming towards us, paddling nicely together. And we can see Mark and the Avis team. And we've got Colin here with the Crafty Rafters, looking fast across here. The Kaluha team, not quite paddling together yet. They've got Alan at the helm. And we can see Steve paddling with the Rooibos team here. And coming towards us, this is Nikki and the Zambezi River crew. Hunter's Gold starting to warm up now with Denise guiding them today. And Cephas, one of the most experienced guides, he's with Costain Africa. And across the eddy we've got the last boat, Sandros Team Marco. And as the teams in the first wave of 5 pull away from the start, we can see Muzzer and the Vida team have got it together already, and just next to them, the Rooibos team with Zombie also pulling hard. And we've got 3 teams over here. It's Zambezi River with Nikki just ahead of the Hunter's Gold team with Denise, and bringing up the rear, Sandros Team Marco. They're heading across the eddy to rapid number 4, just as the second wave of 5 boats starts. And on the near side, going into an early lead, we've got Colin and the Crafty Rafters really paddling hard together here. Stretching out an early lead across this eddy. Let's see if they can keep it up for the race. And 2 teams just abreast here. We've got Avis with Mark and Costain Africa with... And we can see Colin and the Crafty Rafters leading the second wave of boats across the eddy to rapid number 4. And looking up at rapid number 4, we can see the first wave of 5 boats coming in now. And it looks like Vida with Muzzer have kept that lead. And they're heading down to do the right-hand run known as the Dragon's Back. Off the Dragon's Back there. Got a swimmer come out there. The swimmer come out into the hole. Let's see where he is. We've got right behind Muzzer. We've got Zombie and the Rooibos team, but Muzzer's got a swimmer. Just gone into the hole now ahead of the raft. They're going to have to pick them up before they head on downstream. And already behind them we've got the Rooibos team come through now, through that bottom hole safely. And we can see the third boat already into rapid number 4. The third boat in here, this is the Hunter's Gold ladies team doing fantastically. They've been pushed into the right. And 4th in now, Zambezi River team guided by Nikki. These 4 teams have already gone through and they're heading downstream. And in front of the second wave of 5 boats, the last of the 5th, this is Sandros Team Marco into the hole, big hit, and they flip. Sandros Team Marco are upside down on the first wave of the first rapid. They've got swimmers away from the boat. This is going to be nasty swims through the bottom hole. And the upside down boats through now. We've got some short swimmers, but we've got people away from the boat. Disaster for Sandros Team Marco in Rapid 4. And the second wave of 5 boats is already here. And we can see the first of these is the Crafty Rafters with Colin doing the left-hand run. They've got it right. They've come down the chute where they wanted to be. That's the way Sandros Team Marco should have done that run. And now they're heading down into the bottom hole, paddling well together, good speed, and they're through the bottom hole safely. Crafty Rafters ahead of this second wave of boats. And second in here, this is Avis with Mark guiding into the bottom hole. A little bit behind the Crafty Rafters, but they're safely through as well. Third team, we can see it's obvious, and the Blacks team. Blacks team are the third of the second wave. They've also made it safely through that bottom hole. They're looking good, and they're heading off downstream. Seafirst, they're getting a little bit tied up here. The Costains team, they're backwards. Costains are backwards coming into the second hole. Good here, and they're through, but they've been pushed right into this wall. Nasty place to be. And the last team of the second wave, this is Kaluha, the ladies team, being guided by Alan today. They've been knocked around, but we're counting them, they're all in the boat. They're all in the boat and they're safely through. Alan's got them through rapid number 4, and Kaluha are heading on downstream. All 10 boats through. Disaster for Team Marco. We're going to catch up with them at rapid number 5. And here we are, it's one of the biggest rapids run anywhere in the world in rafts, and we can see the first team coming in now. This is the Ruabos team. Picked up a place since rapid number 4. They've overtaken the Vida team, and Ruabos are the first into rapid 5. We can see right behind them that Vida team are there. Vida just up above the rapid, but Ruabos are already through, and they're through safely. And Vida are right in there. They're already into rapid number 5. And immediately behind them we can see the Zambezi Lager team. Vida are through safely, and they're off downstream. And in third place now, Zambezi Lager with Nikki guiding. They've overtaken the Hunters Gold team, and they're in third position in this first wave of boats. And right behind them there are Hunters Gold ladies in fourth position in that first 5 wave, getting the boat the right way round before they head down to downstream. And we've got the first boat from the second wave. This is Crafty Rafters are already in here. Sandros Team Marco with that disaster in the first rapid have lost. Crafty Rafters are in and through. They're the first of the second wave through rapid 5. And the second of that second wave, we've got the Avis team now lining up for 5. And they're looking good. Another clean run through rapid number 5. A big hit there, but everybody's still in the boat. And the Avis team are the second of the second wave to come through here. And we're looking up now at the Blacks team coming in now. Another team with a very good line here. Good speed up above the rapid will have helped them. And the Blacks team here, this is the third team through on the second wave through rapid number 5. And now they're starting to dig in again. And I think we're looking up now, this is the Costains team. We've got Costains coming here to rapid number 5. Rapid is known as the stairway to heaven. Guide said if you get it wrong it's going to be the highway to hell, but these guys have got it right. Costains are through. And we're looking up, and right behind Costains we've got the Kaluha team, the ladies team with Alan guiding them today. The Kaluha team are through now. Still no show from Sandros Team Marco, who had that flip in rapid 4. No sign of Sandros Team Marco as we follow Kaluha downstream. And we're going to pick up the rafts now at rapid number 7. And coming into the longest, most technical rapid on the river, we can already see this Crafty Rafters team. They've pulled ahead of that first wave. They've come through from the second wave, and they've gained time, and they're in here to rapid 7. Big hits as they come through here, but everyone's still safely in the boat, and they're paddling well together. Everyone's up again. And they're coming off now, down past the camera position. Oh, they're going to have a nasty run over the pour over, but looks fine. Looks fine, and the guys have got it back together. Colin's happy with them, he's shouting, he's encouraging them, and their passes in the way. And we can see two teams coming in. A huge hit on the crease there for the Rooibos team. They've got a short swimmer in the water, and everyone's leaning over to pull them back in. They've got another swimmer away from the boat. He's going further and further away. Rooibos have got a swimmer away from the boat through Land of the Giants. And Zombie's back in control. We've got the third teams up above. We can see them coming in right now behind them. We've got Muzzer in there with the Vida team, and immediately behind we've got Zambezi Lager and a third team as well. That's the Avis team. The Avis team from the second wave. 3 sets of boats all coming into Land of the Giants together, and a 4th boat already going through the crease. Muzzer and the Vida team are having a nightmare in Land of the Giants. Huge hits, there's swimmers in the water, and it's allowed Zambezi Lager to go through, and Avis. Zambezi Lager and Avis have both gone ahead of Vida, and we can see, and it's Hunter's Gold, first ladies team pulling through here. Hunter's Gold could well be now ahead of that Vida team, and they're through Land of the Giants and paddling away from us. Those boats are all very, very close, and about 30 seconds behind now we've got Obvious and the Flax team from that second wave. This now is the third boat from the second wave coming down through Rapid 7 into Land of the Giants. Took a big hit, a huge hit there. Everybody's still in the boat though, looking good. And 30 seconds or so behind the Flax team, we've got the Kahlua team here coming down. Ladies team coming through with Alan. This is the second of the ladies team. They've started in the second wave, so we're going to have to wait for the times at the end to see how they stand against the Hunter's Gold ladies. They've had a good run down through 7. They've got to turn the boat around now. They're going to run over the pour over. Alan told them to get down, but they're through safely, and they've got to spin the boat now. And Costains now up at the top of the rapid with Seaford. Oh, huge hit on the crease. That's a nasty, nasty place to be. But the guys were down and holding on, and it looks like they're all still there. None the worse for wear. Coming down through into Land of the Giants now. Seaford is down and holding on, so's the crew. Boat's no good without the crew. The guys have done well now. Boat sideways, they're coming towards the pour over. But they've skirted it nicely, and they're starting to pull together. And the safety boat pulls away, and as they do, we can see coming down now, we've got the Sandros team, Marco team, sideways into the crease. Nasty run, but they're holding on. They learnt their lesson in Rapid 4, and now the guys know what they're doing when they take those big hits, getting it straight to come down to the Land of the Giants. These guys are about 10 minutes behind Costains. Long way back, but they're still there and they're still competing hard. They're through Land of the Giants and they think they're safe. There's cheering going on in the boat. They're very happy with this run. And the whole team's celebrating. They've made it through a rapid the right way up and they're happy with that. Now they've got to dig in. Let's see what they can do, whether they can make up any time on Costains. And as they head off downstream, we're going to catch up with the boats at rapid number 9. And down at rapid number 9, which is the portage, we can see Colin and the Crafty Rafters coming in now. First 2 paddlers ready, pulling the boat up. They've got to take the boat and carry it around this right-hand side, number 9 being a grade 6 unrunnable rapid. Compulsory portage here. Colin's decided he's done enough work and he's going to let his 6 paddlers carry the boat here. These guys are about a minute clear of the next team. And we can see them coming in now. This is the Rooibos team. And immediately behind them we've got that Avis team. Same tactics, first two paddlers ditch their paddles and pull the boat in, everybody else climbs over the top. Zombie sorting the paddles out there, get hit by the Avis raft. These two boats are very close together. And we can see the Hunter's Gold ladies team now, steaming out of the boat. Right behind them, we've got the Zambezi Lager crew. And again, a third boat coming in now. This is the Vida team with Mother. As important as everywhere else to get the teamwork working now. 6 guys under the raft, and they're running with it. Oh, lost it at the back there. Got to get it up on your shoulders, guys. And Mother's carrying the paddles. About 10 minutes back now, we've got the Sandros Team Marco ladies coming in last. They're going to be glad to see the dry land. They are.
Feel the pain, talk about it. If you're a warring man, shout about it. Open hearts, feel about it.
And as the last of our boats portage around rapid number 9, we're going to go and join them back on the water at rapid number 11. And first in here we can see Colin and the Crafty Rafters. Obviously had a good portage around rapid number 9, and they're still in the lead at 11. About a minute ahead of this second team, the Roybos boys. Zombie in the back, Highsiders in there, and they've had a good clean run through 11. And about 15 seconds behind Roybos, we've got the Avis team. Another smooth run. Rapid 11, very deceptive. If you get it right, it looks easy. If you get it wrong, you can be in big trouble here. And the fourth team in now. This is the Hunter's Gold ladies team. Getting tossed around by the foils there, but everybody's in the boat, and that's important. We got Mother and the Vida team right in there behind them. And it's the speed that's getting these guys through Rapid 11 so well. And about 10 seconds back, we've got the Blacks team. Another smooth run there for Obvious. Guys will be happy with that, and they've got to dig in and head downstream towards Rapid 12. Mickey and Zambezi Lager about 20 seconds now behind the Blacks team. Big hit, they've lost a swimmer over the side, popped down over that right tube, and is doing downtime. Nasty rapid to be a swimmer in. Water's very aerated, you spend a long time underwater before a life jacket brings you up, and miles downstream. Zambezi Lager are going to have to pick them up before they can carry on downstream. And that may well give a chance to this team, Kahlua, to go ahead. They're only 35 seconds behind, but we could find Zambezi Lager lose that amount of time picking up their swimmer. But it's a huge hit for Kahlua, but they're still there. Everybody's still in the boat. Be interesting to see whether they manage to get ahead of that Zambezi Lager team. And Costains coming into 11 now. They're about half a minute down on the Kahlua team. And they've had a very clean run through there. They're onto the fast current, they're already out of the rapid. And they're off downstream, and as they are, we see coming in now. They're about 7 minutes down. Sandros team Marco. They're smiling a little bit more than they were this morning. They're safely through Rapid 11. There's a paddle still washing around there in the foils. And as Sandros team Marco head downstream, we're going to catch up with the rafts at Rapid 18. And at Rapid 18, the first crew in here is the Crafty Rafters. They're about 4 minutes ahead of the competition, and they're through the second and past the third waves without any problems. second boat coming in now. This is a change of order. We've got Avis, the second crew. They've also come from the second wave, like that Crafty Rafters team. They've gone ahead of the Roybos team. And they've had a good run through 18 as well, skirting that huge third wave, the wave they call Oblivion. They skirted that on the right, and they're off downstream safely. And Roybos, who lost a place between 11 and 18, are coming in now. They're about a minute behind the Avis team. And of course they started in the first wave, whereas the Avis team started in the second wave. They're through, they're sideways, slightly eddied out. They're going to have to spin the boat around before they can head away. And about 4 minutes back from the Roybos team, we've got 3 teams fairly close together now. The first of these is the Blacks team. Another team which started in the second wave this morning. Oh, they've had a nasty run down the right, going over the little pour-over. It causes a problem if you're too far right there. But they've missed the big third wave Oblivion, and they're off downstream. And Obvious is having a look over his shoulder as well. He might, because not very far behind him is the Hunters Gold Ladies team. Looks like they've got a good run down the right, lots of speed. Took a chunk off Oblivion there, got spun round, but they're in the fast water. And then through Rapid 18, that counts for a lot. And not far behind Hunters Gold, we've got Muzza and the Vida team. These guys suffered way back at Rapid number 7, having a swimmer through Land of the Giants. And they're in 5th position, 6th position at the moment. But it's all on time, and they came from the first wave. And the next team coming in about a minute behind the Vida team, we've got the Zambezi River team. They also started in that first wave. They've got a nice line down the right-hand side here. Easily going through on that right-hand window, and they've stayed in the current. Probably the best run we've seen through here so far. And we can see 3 minutes or so behind Zambezi Lager, Kalua. Ladies team with Alan and the helm. They're paddling together well. They've hit this line nicely. And they didn't even get wet from Oblivion there. Turn it and get back in the fast current and head downstream. And 5 minutes or so behind Kalua, we've got the Costain team coming into 18 now. Took a big hit on that pour-over. And they're through on the right-hand side of Oblivion. They're heading downstream. No sign of that Sandros Team Marco team. We're going to head downstream and catch up the rafts at the finish. I'm going to hand you over now to my colleague Lawrence Batchelor to finish.
Well, thanks, Richard. Here we are at the finish line, and we're watching as our first raft approaches. They're on about 1 minute 51 now. It's Colin Hill as the guide, and it's Crafty Rafters. And here they are, digging in hard. Perfect synchronization. That's the way to win a race, folks. And they're through. 1:52.08 is their time. A good effort. And this is Mark Joffrey and the Avis team, also digging in hard. Both these first 2 boats are from the second wave. They set off approximately 2 minutes 30 behind the first wave. 1:58.21 for this team. Celebrations all around.
Marco, is this Sandros team? No.
And this is Stephen and the Roybos team from South Africa, powering across the line. They were in the first 2:05 is their time, 2 minutes 5.
Clean run.
I'll correct myself, 2 minutes, 2 hours and 5 seconds. Distance we can see a close battle for 3rd place across the line, 4th place across the line. And there's another team coming around the corner. There's a lot of close competition going on at the moment. Obvious and the Blacks team crossing the line. And they've made it. And here comes the Hunters Gold Ladies team coming across. And this is Mazza and the Widers team. And this is Nikki and the Zambezi Lager team. Still looking strong as they approach the finish line.
Now. Well done! Right side left, right side right, right side left, right side right. We will give you quite a prize. We will give you quite a prize. Hands down, hands down.
This is Ellen and the Kalua Ladies team. Well, here we are with the winners of Heat 1, Crafty Rafters and Colin Hill Till. Second time, first across the line in 2 days. How's it going, guys? Enjoy. What do you think of your guide?
God, I was feeling better. He took us down those rapids like clockwork. Thanks, guys. Straight through all the racing line.
Yeah? Any action?
We had a little hiccup, we spun around a bit in an eddy, but we came out quite quickly and we were alright.
So that was the sum total of your hiccups, was it?
Yeah, about that. One other small one which didn't really hassle us too much though.
Good stuff, guys. So you reckon, what do you reckon of your chances? Chances in the... Good team, good chance,
I
eh?
reckon if we can book our guide again, we'll be in there with a good chance. A lot of good teamwork here. Everybody works like a really good team.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys. How was the run, guys? Unlucky. Do you have a bit of action?
Flipping 6.
Flipping 6.
I mean, horrible. One of the guys had a master swimming 7.
Apart from that,
Otherwise, but you can know about that. It's all credit to Clarky Rafters, yeah. I think that engine's on their brakes. They're unbelievable. Can't pass it from the home. That is a little embarrassing.
Shelley, you're looking a little weak and jaded there. How's it going?
Oh,
Have a good morning.
we won for a change. Let's know what our name. There's the rest of them. Where's the rest? Shelly, come back. Hunters Ladies. Vestal Virgins.
The Vestal Virgins. Pretty hot, eh?
Yeah. I feel we had a really good run today. That's what our helmets are for.
Here we are with Mark and the Avis team. Took second place across the line today. What do you think of your team, Mark?
I think they're a good team. They kind of listened to what I said. We had good runs. They looked good, which is really important. It's the most important thing. So talk to them and see what they have to say.
How'd you rate?
Congratulations, guys.
What do you say? How was it?
We did far better than I expected. And after the recce, I thought I wouldn't make it, but we did very well. Good team effort.
Good stuff.
We are harder.
You are harder.
We try harder. Good team effort. Thanks to our skipper.
Yeah, same. Thanks to our skipper and thanks to our driver, Mark. Fantastic. Well done. Thanks very much.
It was great passing 4 boats in number 7.
Passing 4 in number 7. That's quite a story.
Wonderful.
What were you doing? Flying?
What is that? We were flying too. We had an engine behind us.
Excellent.
Right.
Yeah, no, we had a great run. It was the most beautiful music I've had before, and
team worked beautifully together. We all at the same school, had all the shit knocked out of us long ago. So we paddled well together.
Excellent. And chances in the final race, how do you see them?
Well, I reckon that's in the lap of the gods. We'll leave it till then.
Okay guys, thanks very much.
Okay.
Heat 1's over, and we've got some results for you. Okay, in the men's and mixed category, in 6th place we've got Costain, 5th place Wader, 4th place Blacks, 3rd was Rooibos, 2nd was Avis, and 1st place with a very good time of 1 hour, 52 minutes and 8 seconds was Crafty Rafters, a very good time there. In the ladies category, 4th place went to Team Marco, the local girls, 3rd place Kalua, 2nd place Zambezi Lager, and the winners with also a very good time of 2 hours and 9 minutes 34 seconds, Hunter's Gold Vestal Virgins. Well, that's it for Heat 1.